Good morning, people. How are you? It is the first day in a month, and I'm uber excited because, that means we get to set a new goal and grow our business a little bit. But I did a technique yesterday called the Inside Out technique, and a couple people asked me to post a YouTube video, and it is about 40 minutes until my nail appointment, so I have to hurry. But I wanted to get this done for you. Of course, same concept, the water and your brush. You want to make sure that you squirt the silver part and then drag the water up so that you don't get your brush too wet. I've already put on my foundation and my powder and my bronzer. So I am ready to go on my eyes. And of course I always start with a neutral. Today's neutral is Curious, of course. So swirl, and then Curious is going to go all over. And I always put a neutral all over my eyelid, and it's just my preference because I like a base to work with. And you develop your own preference, whatever you like. Whatever you like, make it happen. Okay, so wetting my brush again, and more Curious, and gonna do the other eye. Now you don't want it heavy up here because you don't want to look like you painted it up there. You just kind of want to highlight that brow bone right there. You'll see what I mean. If you get it too heavy, it'll be like, she just put eyeshadow all the way up to her eyebrow. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next color. And this morning I'm wearing black. So I am going to use Devious because, that's kind of a staple for me too. Wet my brush. So here's where it gets different than what I usually do. Usually I would come to this outer corner, triangle right here, into the crease, out, this triangle, and then bring it up into the crease. But this way, I'm going to pull like I usually do, but I'm going to cover right here. This inner triangle. And I'm kind of using black so you can see really good. And make sure you bring it up into the crease a little bit. Now, I have to look in the mirror to see what I'm doing. I've got it about halfway over. And what I want to do is come back and blend really well. Because you don't want a line. Remember, we have no lines in makeup. So I'm going to come back and blend it together. Okay, so blend that, and then I'm going to come back with the brush that I just used for Curious and make this line disappear because you don't want that line there, right? So that looks better, okay? So then I'm going to take my cream shadow brush because that's what I want to use out here. Now you can use whatever color you want. You can use a pigment if you want, but I just want to use the cream shadow because I like it. Actually, I love it. And got about that much on my brush. And I'm going to come from when this Devious ends. And then I'm just going to bring it out. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. Now I'm going to make sure I overlap the two. Because you don't want a line there, of course. So I don't know if you can see. Here's where the Devious ends. And here's where the cream shadow begins. Okay, so come back with my blending brush. Where is my blending brush? Come back with my blending brush, and then I'm just going to blend this line right here so that you can't tell where one ends and one begins. Okay? That is the concept. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to finish my makeup, and then I'll shoot some pictures. Okay? Alright, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.